Hello, it's me. I'm just popping on for a video. Today's my off day, so I have errands and stuff to run. Gotta go to the bank. I gotta go pull some money out. Gotta go put some money in. I've gotta move some things around so that I can pay some bills. I have really just been mentally just spent, and I just felt like today I wanted to not feel like what I wanted to not look like what I feel like. And it's a normal occurrence for me to look good. So I am sure that I am a person that has like high functioning, probably depression, because I don't look like anything that I go through. And I've said it before and I say it all the time, but it's like, it's a pro and a con. And it's a pro because thank God, bitch, if I looked like what the fuck I actually feel like mentally, I don't even have the words to describe like what the fuck. Like, even on my days when I'm home with no makeup, no wig, no nothing, ashy, need to shower, it would probably be even worse than that, because even in those moments I still see my beauty. So it's like I would look like something just probably unearthly, honestly. So I'm grateful for my ability to still pull myself together, even though I don't mentally feel great and I don't mentally feel all there. I feel very scattered. I feel very just up in the air. But at the same time, knowing that all things are working out for me is what keeps me grounded. It's like this weird balance of it all, because I have my moments where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what is going on. I don't know. But what I do know is that every time I've had these type of moments where it's almost like this is kind of like a subtle ego death, because there are certain truths that I'm coming to realize within myself, certain decisions that I have made that have caused me to be where I am. And I've said that for the last few months, probably the last few years. I'm realizing, but it's like, it's another level of realization, and it has hit me, and it has affected me a lot, like mentally. Like, I really just realized certain things, and they, when you sit down and you really process it, you're like, oh my God. Like, what is that TikTok sound? Oh my God. Oh, I know what it is. It's from the girl. She was on a podcast and her wig fell off. It's like that. It's just like that. If I could insert the sound, then I would. But yeah, I'm at a place right now to where I don't really know what my next step should be. It's not like I don't have the brunt of what I need, but there's just other things that are needed, and I'm just trying to figure out the way to obtain those things. And it's just also not moving in a desperate type of energy while obtaining those things, or while looking for the resources to obtain the things that I need. It's just, it's interesting. And I know that I'm learning, because I would normally move in a place of extreme desperation, extreme panic. Oh, bitch, trust, I did panic. I did cry. I did fight the air. I did all that. I questioned my life. I questioned my reality. I questioned what the fuck. I've been questioning what am I doing for the last, at least for the last 2 weeks. I'm going on my second week where I'm just like, what am I actually doing? Like, what, but then I have these other shifts in reality where I'm just like, no, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I have to remind myself, like, you can't look at somebody else's life and look in somebody else's lane and think like, wow, they're so much further than me, when different people have different circumstances as to why they are where they are, whether it was good decisions that they made, or maybe they just were able to get a leg up in a different way that you weren't, or in a different way that you were able to, but it just looks different. You know what I mean? Maybe they were able to be supported in a different way that maybe you are not supported in currently. I have to continuously talk this out and remind myself, because if not, bitch, I will be a miserable fucking person. And that's not who I am at my core. I'm a very loving, whimsical, goofy, happy type of person. Like, naturally, that's normally who I am. So it has really been a struggle for me for these last couple weeks. I can say solidly the last 2 weeks I have really just been struggling mentally, and partially it was because I was in my luteal phase, and then my period came and all that, and she just came and just made shit even worse. My period always, whatever it is that I'm feeling, I feel it 10 times more whenever she's around. And it's a good and a not so good thing, because whoever's around, I might crash out on you. So that's that. But I'm literally just going through the motions. I'm literally growing through the pain. I've recently just come to terms that for the things and the people in my life that are not doing their part, or not supporting in the way that they need to support, in whatever way, big or small, it's okay. Like Whitney Houston said, it's not right, but it's okay. And I'm gonna make it anyways. It just is what it is. Like, I've come to terms with that, because fighting for whatever it is that is a necessity, and a person just doesn't see it, and they want to punish you for not showing up in the way that they want you to show up, and they fail to realize that they pushed you to be this certain way, to be standoffish, to not be open to communication, or to not be friendly with them, when every 3 to 5 business days it's fuck you, it's this, it's that, verbal abuse. It's just, I don't have it to do anymore. I don't. And so I just leave well enough alone. So it's like, if you're going to just deliberately not do what it is that you're supposed to do, or what you said you would do, or whatever, there's other ways. I'll always figure out another way. Does it mean that it's going to be easy? No. But I have since released the need to continuously remind people of what it is that they know that they should be doing. And again, this is on any level, friendship level, it's whatever. Like, I'm gonna say what it is that I need to say, because I care, and I hope that you care enough for the betterment of our relationship, or the mutual things that we have. I would hope that you would care enough to get out of your ego to realize that me explaining what it is that I need is not me trying to control. It's just me expressing a need. Whether it's me saying, hey, I wanted to explain this to you, and then you're just immediately going to disregard what it is that I said, or you're just not open to hearing what I have to say. Again, on any level, I'm done doing that anymore. So it really is just like, you got it. I can't, my nervous system cannot handle another level of trying to make somebody do something, trying to make somebody show up, trying to, like, I don't have it in me anymore to do. So it's like either you show up and do what it is that you're supposed to do or don't. And all I have to say is that, one, every dog has their day, and always be aware of the seeds that you sow. That's it, and that's all. And that's what I know. Anyways, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will check you in the next one. Peace.